What's up, guys? Mr. Fred here, and today's going to be another collection video, and this time it's going to be Pikmin. So, first up is the games. Here's a Pikmin 3 Deluxe, or just Pikmin 3. I used to have the Wii U version of the game, but, since the Wii U is come and gone, I had to go with the definitive version of the game, which is Deluxe. So, yeah, here's what the front cover looks like. Fine with that going red and white switch bind, and the back exploring an alien world with the help of your Pikmin squad, and tells you all the stuff. And there's like new features like the Picklepedia returning, and there's some new side modes, which I think is right there. So there's that. Here's what the inside cover looks like, and the cartridge looks pretty nice. We have the Pikmin that pretty much hidden in these bushes, or like I think leaves, I guess. Yeah, I think those are leaves. So yeah, Pikmin 3 Deluxe. It's already possibly my favorite game in the Pikmin series. So yeah, so there's that. Next is just hang on a sec. Okay, so here's Hey Pikmin, which is a spin-off game, and the game that I think is like the least beloved from the Pikmin community. And they say this is like kind of a bit too derivative from the previous games, since seriously, like, it's just a spin-off game, but I actually like it, and there's like some good stuff, like the music and some in the level design is mostly pretty good, and the bosses are also pretty fun. And yeah, this is like not the actual cover, this is just a cover that you know probably from Amazon, since I think most games that are pretty much you pre-owned get pre-owned from Amazon comes with this. And here's what the cartridge looks like, with Olimar saying "Hey!" Yeah, I think that's my best impression of doing that Olimar voice from this game. Hey Pikmin, not a terrible game. I thought it's actually pretty good. So yeah, I wish I got the actual cover instead of this, and the box is kind of like it's kind of a bit cheap, sadly. So yeah, there's that. Okay, and lastly of the physical games I own is Pikmin 4, which is the latest in the Pikmin series. And man, this is kind of a experience, since I have played this game like 3 times, and there's so much stuff that is in this game that I actually really adore, like introduction of Uchi, the 2 new Pikmin types, the pretty good music, and the new Dandori stuff, like Dandori battles and the Dandori challenges. And yeah, and here's what the back looks like, and here's what the inside cover looks like, and with pretty nice artwork on it. And the cartridge, not as good as the 3 Deluxe's cartridge art, but it's pretty good. So yeah, so there's that. So Pikmin 4, a pretty great experience, and I'm more of a fan of the third game, but this is a pretty great game, because it has some challenging stuff and by the post game stuff. And yeah, so there's that. And the bosses, they're actually pretty fun, even if sometimes they're a bit too easy. So yeah, so that's all the physical games. And for the digital games, let me give you a look at it. And there it is. Okay, Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2. So Pikmin 1, it's a classic, even if it's actually quite short, but has like a lot of pretty nice areas, and the music is kind of like pretty iconic for the franchise. And for the sequel, Pikmin 2, a really great game, even if it's kind of difficult by the post game stuff. And the 2 new Pikmin that were introduced in this game are really fun to use, especially the purples. They just broke the game in half, especially on bosses and some certain enemies. So yeah, Pikmin 2, really great game, but man, it can be pretty hard. So yeah, so that's the digital games I own. So there's like a total of 5 Pikmin games I own. So there's that. And for the other Pikmin stuff, which are there's a controller which is made by PDP, and it's the same brand that made these little Sonic controllers, for the Switch and I think Xbox. But this is actually a pretty nice controller. Even if it's kind of a not, kind of just kind of a bit kind of like somewhat uh fine. Even if it's just like kind of a piece of junk to hold. But the red Pikmin figure that was inside of it looks pretty nice, and the artwork looks nice too. So yeah, this is a PDP Pikmin controller, pretty good. Next is this Pikmin Nintendo Switch carrying case, and yeah, this is quite nice. This is have like a little, it's embossed. If you clearly see it, you can feel like the cherries, the Pikmin, and Uchi himself, and the logo. So it's pretty nice. And let me showcase what's the inside of it. And yeah, it's just the artwork of the main 3 Pikmin. Should have been like have more oomph on this artwork here. So yeah. So this Pikmin 4 carrying case for the Switch, really nice. So yeah, and this is actually made by Hori, which is the same ones that made those Split by Pro controllers and some of those Hori Switch controllers and other stuff. So yeah, and also I have this Olimar amiibo figure since I think I have it since 2015, and it's actually pretty nice. With pretty nice sculpting. Even if it's some of the details look a bit kind of show its age. Like that. I think the blue Pikmin's eyes kind of a little bit scratch off, and I think everything else it's pretty nice. And yeah, it's a nice looking amiibo. So yeah, and I think the last thing I have for my Pikmin collection are those plushies. Since I actually pretty much used them. I just actually got them earlier this year. So yeah, so let me showcase them. First is this purple Pikmin, which it's kind of small. Since I thought it's gonna be almost a little bit larger than I thought, but overall, it's kind of fine. Next is the ice Pikmin, which this is actually kind of pretty good one. Besides it's this is this is not officially licensed by Nintendo, and this is made from some from another country. So yeah, and the flower, yeah, it looks. I might think so it looks a bit, might feel a little bit cheap, but so that's Ice Pikmin. Next is the Glow Pikmin, and he looks kind of a little bit, possibly the biggest out of the Pikmins of this the plush toys I actually got earlier this year, and yeah, it's big and has this antenna thing, the little flower top, and this flower, didn't have any details, but it looks pretty nice. So yeah, so that's the Glow Pikmin, and lastly is Ochi, and yeah, this is kind of weird, but he's kind of cute. So yeah, it also has a little tail wagging, the tail, it's kind of fluffy. So there's that, and yeah, and the collar didn't have any. I think it's supposed to be this way. Since I think it's such the same from the artwork, and since I don't know if there's a black stripe on it, but I don't see if it has a black stripe. Since I think since this last time, since I haven't played Pikmin Force over a long time, so yeah, or maybe he always have that. So yeah, this Uchi plush, kind of cute. So yeah, so there's my Pikmin collection, and this is kind of rather small, smaller than whatever's gonna coming up next, only with our favorite Italian plumber Mario, and this you know, the inedible Super Mario collection that might come out in the future. It might have to be split into multiple parts, so there's that. So this is Mr. Freddy here, and I hope you enjoyed this collection video. So like and comment this video and subscribe more content. So see ya.